Hi everybody, I'm just back from my gig tonight. It's gone midnight, and as we've got a bark looking over us, I thought start off with a little bit of bark music. It's a great way to relax of this time of evening. Is it Bach or maybe it's Mozart? I never quite remember. Maybe somebody out there will know exactly who composed that beautiful bit of Baroque music. Anyway, more important matters, and things are starting to get quite serious now. Erekose. Nah, pal. Nah. I have spent the best part of the day looking back over some Facebook messages. How many teams does Erekose support? Well, let me start off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He admits to that one. He also admits to the LA Chargers, and I have got the Facebook messages to confirm the LA Rams and the Seattle Seahawks, and this evening we heard that he likes the Philadelphia Eagles. And I have previously allowed him to support my team, which of course is the Green Bay Packers. Now, you may wonder why the Green Bay Packers, and in actual fact, this that same question was raised by Charlie Berens, and he asked me, why the Packers? Well, quite simply, I first started following American football in 1990, and obviously that was when Brett Favre was the quarterback for Green Bay Packers, and I just loved the whole, watching from Galashiels, Lambeau Field, Cheesehead fans. I just thought that it was absolutely superb. I've since discovered that they're the only team in the whole American football that's owned by the fans, and so there is definitely no prawn sandwich brigade, as we call them here in the UK. A phrase that was made famous by Manchester United's captain Roy Keane. So yes, I've been a Green Bay fan since Brett Favre, and There Was Something About Mary. That was absolutely brilliant. I have only one team that I really support and go to see, and I mentioned them earlier, and that is the Berwick Bandits. And I thought I might share this with you. This is a picture of me with the Courtney brothers. Mark was the speedway rider that told me that he would get a fast car. That's him in the sort of blue outfit, and his brother in the white outfit, and the young chap in the middle, the very, very young chap. Let's see if I can get it close up. That's me in the middle with Mark and Sean Courtney of the Berwick Bandits. As I say, I've been a Berwick Bandit supporter for a long time now. I've also got a nice framed and signed photograph of the best ever Berwick rider. This fellow is from the Czech Republic. His name is Mikhail Makovsky, and if I was to take the back off, you'd see that it was signed by him, and he was the record point scorer for Berwick. It hangs proudly on my wall, and when young pupils come along for the first time, I tell them that that was me in my younger days. And of course you cannot tell that it's not me because you cannot see any face, and they all believe me. Another nice bit of artwork that I've got on my wall is this one. This celebrates Jenson Button on becoming the Formula One world champion, and I must admit I'm a bit of a Jenson Button fan ever since that time when he beat Sebastian Vettel on the very last lap of the Canadian Grand Prix, having come from right from the back and gone through the entire field. And I think Jenson Button is without doubt one of the greatest Formula One drivers that there has ever been, even though he's only won one world championship. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'll let you in a secret. The bit of tune I played, it wasn't Bach and it wasn't Mozart. It was a very talented musician from America called Marshall Mathers, better known as Eminem. And that was a bit of his track, The Way I Am. And I thought it was absolutely superb when I discovered earlier today that he's got a new single coming out soon called Framed. And he mentions Stephen Avery. In fact, I've got the lyrics here right in front of me. Chop her up, put her body parts in front of Stephen Avery's trailer and leave them there. But hey man, I was framed. I know what this looks like, officers. Please just give me 1 minute. I think I can explain. Well, I think it's absolutely brilliant that we've got a star. I mean, I like my classical music. I like all sorts of music. I recognise talent when it's there, and for me, Marshall Mathers is definitely one of those. Some of the tracks that he's done, absolutely brilliant. You might think it's a bit odd that somebody of my age and generation should like that kind of rap music, but as I say, I appreciate all sorts of musical talent, and as I say, for somebody like him to make reference to the case, it just bolsters the appeal and the interest in Stephen Avery. So anyway, okay, getting serious again. I'll let it drop. Erekose. Okay. Why don't you, just to make it simpler, send me a list of the teams that you don't support, and then I'll know. Bye for now.